rais na lazima waambiwe ndio ufanye kazi yako. Wewe toka, tuweke mtu mwenye anajua ile kazi ilimtuma kwa hiyo ofisi. Na ndio kwa maana mimi nimeshaamua. Wewe kama hujaamua hiyo ni yako na nakuheshimu. Lakini mimi nishaamua Ruto lazima akule one time na aende nyumbani.
What do you think? Do the one-terms have it? Are they paving way for Edwin Sifuna? He has clearly made a choice, standing firm, no supporting Ruto. One term it is. Ruto in total panic mode as Edwin Sifuna rejects the broad-based alliance and the support of William Ruto. Welcome back to our channel. Press that subscribe button and ring your notification bell for more news updates on Royal News, the channel where you get all your trending politics. Now, what is actually going on in the ODM? Edwin Sifuna, the Secretary General of ODM, totally rejects William Ruto and the support of Ruto's alliance with ODM. Can we listen to Edwin Sifuna?
Kama wewe ni rais na lazima waambiwe ndio ufanye kazi yako, wewe toka, tuweke mtu mwenye anajua ile kazi ilimtuma kwa hiyo ofisi. Na ndio kwa maana mimi nimeshaamua. Wewe kama hujaamua hiyo ni yako na nakuheshimu. Lakini mimi nishaamua Ruto lazima akule one time na aende nyumbani. Wale wanasema two term tunawaheshimu, si ndio? Na pia sisi watuheshimu. Kwa sababu haiwezekani unaamka kila siku walimu wanalia, madaktari wanalia, watu wengine wote wanalia. Mheshimiwa Kale Bamisi atakuambia tunafanyishwa kazi ngumu. That is not what is supposed to be. How can there be every day the country is crying? Alikuja bunge juzi, mimi wasiendi mkutano yake mnajua. Kwa sababu kuna rafiki yetu hapa ni speaker anaitwa Weta. Unajua sheria ya bunge inasema Kale banajua wakati rais anazungumza ati sisi wote tunafaa tunyamaze tu kimya. Hata akisema kitu mbaya na yenye ni uongo ya wazi, ukikohoa tu hivyo unasikia Sifuna nje miezi 6. Sasa si afadhali tu nikae huko nje ndio nirudi tena nianze kuwatetea. Hakuna haja nikae hapo nikisikiliza uongo yake. Rais anakuja bunge anazungumza, kwanza amekuja na manifesto mpya. Sasa hii amesema anaanza mambo ingine 4. Ile ingine alitudanganya ya bottom up sijui iko wapi. Hazungumzii sasa hii. Unawezaje zungumzia mambo ya elimu ukose kutaja issue ya walimu wa JS? Ukose kutaja ile pesa zaidi ya bilioni 70 yenye serikali yako haijalipa private universities ya sponsored students. Haujasema kitu yote kuhusu hiyo. Hujasema kitu yote wa lecturers wamekuwa strike almost sijui miezi ngapi. Watoto wetu wako kwa barabara. Unazungumzia afya. Kina mama hapa wanakuja hapa. Yeye mwenyewe anasema atukienda hospitali ati matibabu ni bure na ukikuitisha pesa atupigie polisi simu. Vile watu wananiamshanga usiku wakisema Sifuna tutetee. Tutakuwa tunatuma hiyo ujumbe yetu kwa namba yake. Ukienda hospitali wakuitishe pesa usipigie polisi, pigia Ruto.
Can William Ruto ever succeed in making Edwin Sifuna, the General Secretary of ODM, side with him and speak one language, the broad-based alliance?
Ambao wako ndani ya chama cha ODM wanasema wao wanasupport hii kitu inaitwa broad-based. Hakuna ubaya. Wewe support tu. Lakini msifikirie nyinyi ni wajanja sana. Ukikaa unasikiza mdomo ya hawa watu wa broad-based, wanaona wao ni wajanja sana. Anaanza baba alituambia mpaka sijui 2027, sijui Ruto akifanya hii, sijui akifanya ile, ati sijui tutamuunga. Told you. Who has told you that ODM will not have a presidential candidate in 2027? Who has told you?
Now, according to Sifuna's speech, what do you conclude? Because this is going to be the basis of our analysis. But before we continue, if it's your first time to listen into Royal News, press that subscribe button and ring your notification bell so that you can be first to receive our news bulletins once we upload them, and to our diehard supporters, thank you for continuously growing our channel. We wouldn't be here without your support. Back to Edwin Sifuna, the Secretary General of ODM, and the broad-based riddles. Now, Sifuna totally rejects the broad-based alliance and he is not in support of it. What do you conclude from Edwin Sifuna's speech? One thing I'm certain about Edwin Sifuna is he's a man of principles and he stands his ground. When he says no, he definitely means no, and he says no to the broad-based riddles. Sifuna, the Secretary General, is one of the most popular leaders in the ODM and has the support from the Gen Zs too. So definitely he wants to remain significant, relevant in politics, whereby his supporters who are Gen Zs do not lose him and his popularity. We all know that the Gen Z's word and language is no broad-based. They are not in support of Ruto. They don't want anything to do with UDA. And since UDA wants to merge forces with ODM, what can he do? Stay politically relevant by rejecting the broad-based and retaining his popularity in the Gen Zs, which is a supportive nation against the government. We have not seen Edwin Sifuna anywhere near the candidates who are in ODM for the by-elections. They have candidates in Magarini, Kilifi County, Ugunja, Siaya County, and Kasipul, Homa Bay County. But Sifuna is nowhere near the candidates to support them for their by-elections. The question we should be asking is why Sifuna is missing in action. Do you think Edwin Sifuna is actually on his way out of ODM? ODM seems to be having a lot of issues going on, including fight for the power. The internal chaos going on seems to be bigger than what the public actually knows about ODM. Why do you think Edwin Sifuna totally rejects supporting the broad-based alliance and wants totally nothing to do with William Ruto? Sifuna continuously chants he is not going to support the broad-based riddles and still insists that ODM will provide a presidential candidate come 2027. But my question is, after 2027, what will happen to ODM? Because from the look of things, it only seems William Ruto is using ODM and trying to forcefully take over the party that has reigned for 20 years. Hence the wrangles. Sifuna stands his ground. He is not going to endorse the one broad-based alliance, standing firm with one term, meaning he has declared the side of ODM rebels. He is in the side of the ones against the broad-based alliance. Totally nothing to do with William Ruto. Interesting politics. What did Ruto ever do to Sifuna? He totally wants nothing to do with William Ruto and the broad-based riddles. Wow, interesting politics. ODM has totally given a picture. It's now divided into two. The ones in support of the broad-based and the ones against the broad-based, including the Secretary General. Does this mean that Edwin Sifuna is actually on his way out of ODM, since he will not be in support of the broad-based riddles? What say have you guys? Leave me your views on the comment section. I would love to hear your opinion about the broad-based riddles and why Edwin Sifuna sticks to one term, rejecting the broad-based alliance. If Sifuna decides to exit ODM, what do you think will happen? Will he go with half the supporters? Because also Babu Owino, from the look of things, seems to be exiting the ODM. These are the most popular leaders in ODM. And definitely if Babu breaks away, he will also go with a large supporter number. Both Babu Owino and Edwin Sifuna have the support from the Gen Zs because they are against the broad-based riddles, what the Gen Zs want to hear. They are totally against William Ruto. Now, why the strong ground of one term? Ruto must be having sleepless nights because Sifuna rejects the broad-based alliance and stands firm with a one-term chance.
Nimesema mimi Sifuna, mtu yoyote ambaye atatusaidia kufurusha Kasongo ni rafiki yangu. Tukianza na ndugu yenu hapa anaitwa Fred Matiang'i. wakati mumeenda kuwinda chui, unahitaji mtu mmoja anashika mguu hii, mwingine anashika ile mguu, mwingine anaidanganya na nyama, tunafunga shingo, mwingine anashika mguu ya mbele, alafu mtu anakuja anapiga mshale, hiyo chui inaanguka chini, si ndio? Wacha Matiang'i ashike ile mguu, Sifuna ashike hii ingine, Kalonzo ashike ile ingine, Obadia mdanganye na nyama. Kidogo tusonge wapi? Chini. Lakini ile kitu ambayo tunajua ni kwamba nchi yetu haiwezi kuendelea jinsi ambavyo inaendelea. Hatuwezi kuendelea jinsi tunaendelea.
Is Sifuna going to the opposition, or it's just a scapegoat to stay politically relevant? Can his statement affirm that he's actually on his way out of ODM as Secretary General? By now, we have Gladys Wanga, Junet Mohammed, Abdul Swamad, Simba Arati, Joho, Mbadi and Wandai, all in support of the Broad-Based Alliance. But we have Edwin Sifuna, James Orengo, Babu Owino, Anyang' Nyong, and many who are against the Broad-Based Alliance. And Sifuna stands his ground. He is not going to endorse the Broad-Based Alliance. He is standing with the one term. The question is, why has Edwin Sifuna totally rejected the broad-based riddles and refuses to support William Ruto? Can Sifuna exit the ODM, and if so, what will happen to the longest reigning political party after the exit of Edwin Sifuna, who is among the most popular leaders in ODM today? Because Sifuna has the support of the Gen Zs. Will ODM collapse? Can William Ruto ever succeed in making Edwin Sifuna support the broad-based riddles? It is called the chaos inside ODM, the power struggles, and the continuous fights of unity. Can ODM unite as one? Is Sifuna joining the opposition and exiting ODM? What say have you? Leave me views on the comment section. Subscribe to Royal News, the channel where you get all your trending politics. In case it's your first time to listen into Royal News, press the subscribe button and ring your notification bell so that you can be fast to receive the news bulletins once we upload them. JD Ishmaels.